What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the national team offensive. O-line versus D-line, day 2, Senior Bowl practice. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I have mashed it together, so it's just the O-line, D-line, no commercials or anything like that. Because I actually had time to do it today. I didn't have time yesterday. And yeah, I will be referring to my list when needed. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Looks like we got Creed Humphrey versus Taquan Graham from Texas. I think that's who that was. It's kind of hard to see. Hopefully they give us a better camera angle. I know Creed Humphrey is a big person on this channel. Wish I could have gotten a better look at that. But, you know, Senior Bowl. Alright, let's see. Got Jake Curran versus Teron Jackson. Okay, let's take a look at that. Got some fairly long arms. Got his hands inside. I like that. I wish your feet were a little bit more narrow. They're a little bit wide, but not too bad. Yeah, good rep. It's a pretty good rep. Keep in mind that in real life football, he wouldn't be able to move this much because he'd be bumping into the center. All right, we got. Let's see. It's a big dude. That's Mirnez, right? What are we doing? We got Jalen Moore versus our Notre Dame dude. Okay, let's go. Can't pronounce his name, but oof. Oh man, ball get off's pretty solid. I like the hand swipe here. Gonna defeat that outside hand. I like it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And this is what I was talking about. He actually went and finished. He went and tapped this dude who was technically the quarterback. I love it. Gonna go ahead and mark that on your part. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Quinn Mirnez. From, what is that, Wisconsin Whitewater, which is a pretty obscure school. Man, we really didn't get to see much of that. It's a dude from Penn State. Yeah, I think that's Shaka Toney from Penn State versus, I think, is that Robert Jones? I think that might be Robert Jones getting his ass whooped. Wish we could have seen this whole rep, but Shaka Toney, he's had some pretty good drills. If you see my individual drills, and he's kind of kicking his ass right now. Nice little cloth pull at the end. Appreciate it. All right, we got Rashad Weaver. Man, these camera angles suck. Can't even really see it. That's a decent little spin move, but we can't see it really. That is Rashad Weaver versus Robert Jones right there. So that wasn't Robert Jones before, my bad, but Decent little spin move. Ravenous, but doesn't really seem to have much of a plan. This is one of those cases where I think he's more caught up in the fight. Watch this, right? So he spins right here, and you got the offensive lineman completely going the other way. Come off him and just go for the quarterback, but instead you turn into the offensive lineman to continue to try to fight him. Nah, man, just go get the quarterback. Oh, we actually getting our UCLA guy. I can't pronounce his name against Miranez. Keep showing him. Let's go. Watched a little bit of film on him. Not a massive fan. He's strong, but not much technique. Let's see if he's improved. Nope, not really. Okay, let's go. Got the one hand inside. Gonna bring it over and swipe that arm down. Yep. That's another point for him. Yep, sure is. Okay. Man, don't show me this, dude. We got our Texas guy. Taquan Graham versus... I can't tell who that is. Couldn't really see how that finished. But you were defeating that inside hand last I seen. Like that. Alright, Taquan Graham. I'm mad at that. Alright, we got Creed Humphrey at center now. Ooh. We got Brendan. I think is it James? James? It's either James or James. But against Tough Borland from Ohio State. See, Borland wasn't that great on the bags earlier, but when you actually see him against an actual opponent, it's different. Get the one hand inside. Defeat that outside hand. Yeah, there you go. I'd like you to not slip. I'd like you to finish that, but you beat him. I'm not going to give you a point because you slipped, though. But... Ooh, I don't mind that at all. That was Dylan Randnaz from North Dakota State versus Dalen Hayes from Notre Dame. Let's take a look at that. I don't like his hand placement, but I'd like you to get your hands inside. I think he'd be even more nasty if he did that. But one thing I do like is his hips. Look at his hips. The way he sinks him down like that. Once he does that, you can't move him. Okay. One moment. I'm going to mark that. There he is. Like him to get his hands inside. That's still a pretty good rep. That was kind of hard to see. But that is Ellerson Smith from Northern Iowa versus our boy from Cal. I'm gonna swipe the inside hand. I think I can't see it, but that's what it looked like he did. And yeah, there you go. Go ahead and mark that as well. Okay. Let's move forward. Oh, we got Creed Humphrey versus our UCLA guy. Okay, that's not bad. I would like to see him get his hands inside, but you know, can't get it all. I do like Creed Humphrey, by the way. Gets his hands inside. I like his hips. His base seems solid. Oh yeah, base is great. He's going to sink his hips down and not move. And look, this is what I talk about, right? I didn't like his hand placement in the beginning, but look where his hands are now. He continued to fight, and now he's got good hand placement. Or at least his left hand was good. His right hand was on the outside, but it is what it is. He improved his hand placement mid-play. Love it. Love to see it. Okay. Got our Notre Dame guy versus another Notre Dame guy. Not much to really break down there. Just kind of tried to defeat that hand, tried to run down the middle of him. Not really rushing with much of a plan. It's kind of what he's tried to do each time. Not really great from either one. But O-lineman won. That is, let's see. That is Spencer Brown from Northern Iowa versus, I think that's Rashad Hamilcar Rashad from, yeah, Arkansas, yeah. There you go. Not mad at that. Going to get your one hand inside on his chest. You're going to drive him with that. You're going to keep him at bay with that. And then you're just going to kind of swim over the top. Like it. And then you're going to go get your quarterback. You get a check mark, sir. Let's move. Looks like we've got, is that James? What do we got? James Hudson from Cincinnati versus Ohio State guy. Is that Tough Borland? Cincinnati guy seems to have relatively long. Never mind. Arms aren't that long. Definitely missed with his hands. Not a fan of that. Okay. No one really gets a major point there. Can't tell if that's Jones or Weaver. It's Weaver. See, this is the thing with Weaver is he does not rush with a plan whatsoever. I think this is Robert Jones he's up against. He just kind of like attacks chaotically and just hopes something works. He's going to hit him and he's going to try to spin, but he kind of spins himself out of the play a lot of times. And yeah, Robert Jones won that one fairly easily. But he's not getting really a point because Weaver kind of took himself out. So, we got our Notre Dame guy. Ooh. Take that back. What was that? Whatever. Interesting. Let me know who that guy is, guys. If y'all know. Got a dude from Cal. Dude from Coastal Carolina. Can't really see this, but looks like he's defeating the inside hand. I can't really see where the hand placement is, but can't really give a point there. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Give a little bit of coaching there. Now we're getting a second set. This was a little bit later in the practice. Got Notre Dame versus Notre Dame again. See, there you go. Notre Dame's got a few offensive linemen here. That would be Aaron Banks. Another guy who has a different number. So frustrating. Because like I thought that was Aaron Banks, but I'm questioning myself because of the number. He won that one, though. He's getting a check mark, that's for sure. Oh, now we get the other Notre Dame guy. Well, one of the other Notre Dame guys. Robert Hainsey. Oh, he's coming in later. But we got the Cincinnati guy first. That's James Hudson. That's a little bit of a better rep. One thing I don't like, though, see him lunge there? If you pull cloth or swim move or pull the hands down, he's going to be on his face. Not a fan of that. But luckily, it wasn't a great rush from Ohio State guy, Cooper. Weaver. He loves that spin move, man. A lot of times he spins himself out of the play, but he got that one. All right. Get a point. Robert Jones got to handle that a little better, but let's take another look at that so I can talk about this a little bit. One thing I love is that he is going to the outside, but then he's going to spin back inside. If I were Robert Jones, I would have seen what he's been doing so far, and kind of had a feeling he might try to spin. But because he's been doing that all day, and he does that on film too. Ooh. From that's Jalen Moore. Yeah. Western Michigan. Wow. That was a great rep. Let's take a look at that again. Kind of missed with his hands to begin with, but recovered really well. Never stopped fighting. He did lose the initial battle, but he didn't stop. That was the Coastal Carolina guy, by the way. Couldn't really see him at first. Got Miranez at center. Miranez kind of got his ass whooped, too. Why? It's the UCLA guy. Wish this coach would move. I can't tell. I can't tell what's happening to his hands. Looks like he's just smacking him away, but I can't see the leverage with his hands. But not a fantastic rep from either one. But D lineman clearly won. Okay, let's take a look at that. One thing I would like to see from our Cal dude is I'd like to see him pop his feet a little bit. This guy is bull rushing you. I'd like to see you pop your feet and give up ground slowly. You're kind of struggling there, but he didn't get off you. He just kind of ran down the middle of you, so can't really give either one a point. All right, is that Dalen Hayes working against a Nebraska dude? All right. Not a bad little rep from either one. Nebraska dude gets his hands inside there. He's going to defeat the outside wrist there. Then I'm going to spin. Realistically, the quarterback would have stepped up into the pocket, so really, offensive lineman really won that rep. You had a pretty good rep before. Dylan from North Dakota State. Ooh. Yeah, Shakatoni's not bad, though. I really would like to see you get your hands inside. I'd like to see you punch a little bit, too. Little face mask there, too. Yeah, Shakatoni definitely. He's had a really good day. Especially if you take into consideration the other drills beforehand. Oh, yeah. Nice spin move. Even with the face mask, it didn't stop him from getting to the QB. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Ooh. Gonna pull down on those hands. Gotta love Notre Dame on Notre Dame violence. You up against Creed Humphrey, sir? Oh, that's a great rep. Again, I'd like to see you get your hands inside a little quicker, but I'm going to snap this ball. You're working to get your hands inside. You get a bad go at it at first, but you're going to continue to fight, get your hands inside. Oh, you're going to sink those hips down. Base is okay. Could be a little better, but yeah, he doesn't move. Great rep by Creed Humphrey. You're definitely getting a point, sir. I know he's going to make a lot of my subscribers happy. A lot of fans of Creed Humphrey here. Oh. Cal dude getting taken for a little bit of a ride. Oh, man. That is Jonathan Cooper. You're getting a point. He's kind of had a little bit of a rough day out here. Not the most technical guy. He's just kind of running down the middle of them. But he didn't need much. Defeated that outside hand. I don't even know if I can really give you a point for that. That was just bad O-line play. All right. Nothing super crazy here. He won the battle, but, you know, nothing crazy. Coastal Carolina versus Notre Dame. Defeat that outside hand. Yeah. It wasn't a bad little rep. Taquan Jackson from Coastal Carolina, huh? Get you a point. Not a bad little rep. Not bad by Robert Jones. Let's take a look at the technique a little bit. Definitely got beat initially. Missed with his hand a little bit, but he recovered it. Not a great rep, so I'm not going to mark anything for it, but he did the job. All right, Creed. I need you to stop messing with your hands, man. The Senior Bowl is where you could really, you know, solidify yourself as the number one center is over Landon Dickerson, and letting this dude kind of beat you by messing with your hands. Oof. gotta give Jonathan Cooper a point there. I got Mirnez playing guard now, not just center. That's interesting. Not a bad little go. That's Dalen Hayes. Neither one's getting a point here because, you know, technique wasn't great by Mirnez by any means, but Dalen Hayes really didn't rush with much of a plan. So, all right. That Weaver? No, I think that's Patrick Jones. And they're gonna cut away. But yeah, that was the National Day 2 O-line versus D-line. I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts on it. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.